We are also joined by Naveen Kulkarni from Axis, who's joining with us this afternoon as well. Naveen, a very good afternoon to you. And Naveen, what are your first cut coming in? How are you looking at the numbers? Seems like revenue was good, but bottom line and margins are still seeing some bit of a pressure there. What could be the major reason for that, Naveen?
Yeah, so I think see, revenues, of course, are slightly higher. We'll have to see what is the mix of the revenue in terms of, let's say, the coin sales and things like that, or bullion sales. But overall, I would say that the absolute EBITDA has been slightly lower than what we were expecting. So we were expecting around 10,800 crores. So probably the number is around 10,400. Sorry, 1,040 crores. We were expecting around 1,080 crores versus they have reported 1,044 crores. So I would say that there's a slight miss of almost around 3 to 4% on our estimates. Also, the absolute margin we were expecting around 12%. So that number at around 10.8 looks slightly lower than expectations. So this number on a sequential basis also we are seeing some bit of margin pressure coming in. We'll have to see what exactly has happened in terms of segments and also the overall numerator versus the denominator, how the mix would have impacted, right? So these are the two key factors. Overall, I would say that these numbers are slightly weakish than what we were expecting.
Right, Naveen, and also, the gold price impact, is that a factor coming into play for the jewelry segment? Other than that, watches it seems like it's doing well as well.
Yeah, very likely, right? So because gold price would have had an impact in terms of overall revenue, and that would have had an impact in terms of margins, right? That means again, so let's say around revenue is higher by around 600 to 700 crores. That could be a lot to do with the pricing impact, and that's why the margins are tad lower in terms of absolute realizations. So that could be one of the reasons. But still, I would say that the absolute EBITDA there is a miss, right? So that's something which is a slight concern considering the elevated valuations at which Titan trades at.
Okay, with this, we'll let you go on that, Naveen. Thank you so much for joining us today on ET Now and helping with the first cut on the Titan numbers, as well as Winnie. Thank you so much for your analysis on the number front.